Hello guys, I hope you are all doing amazing time and having a great weekend. Today we have new expert advisor. It is Sodobe Scalper EA. I will give you an overview about this EA and then I will tell you whether how I feel about this EA and what is my opinion about it. Now, Sodobe Scalper, if you heard about it, it is new expert advisor that is currently trending and people are purchasing it. This EA work on gold only with 1 minute time frame. Now, it is very important that you have ECN account. This ECN account, this spread on the gold has to be quite low spread. If the spread is too much, I'm afraid this EA is not going to work for you. So I recommend using the Fusion broker that I personally use, and also it is recommended to have a VPS server because the latency, the trading time from the servers to the broker has to be quite low. It has to be low ping, like 7 or maybe 5 ms ping. And that has been said, so let us see about the leverage. The leverage, it can be from 1 to 100 leverage with $80 minimum deposit, and the auto load, it is auto calculating the load, so you don't have to adjust it manually. It will automatically calculate your position per your risk. And the important thing here, this EA has only 8 trades per month. It means it is low frequency. EA. That means it trades quite low. If you are a guy that have patience and you like this type of EA, then this one may be right for you. And you like, for example, a daily trading, you wanna have a daily trace, a daily profit or losses, so this EA may not be right for you. And that has been said, let us go to the main page. This is the EA. It is Sodobe Scalper. The Scalper is say that it has been provided by 5% of all professional trader, and it is very low risk, no scam, and never fired account. So the logic behind this EA, basically what he is saying, that this EA based scalping the market based on the statistical probabilities that are searched and monitored by AI, artificial intelligence, and verified by big data for more than 3 million records for almost 20 years about the gold. So what he's saying here, that the charge from 20 years, the data and statistic of gold has been analyzed by this EA, which is of course expert advisor, and it will only take the best trade that has the most profitable probability. And the average hold time for one trade is 45 minutes. The profit factor is 1.49, and of course you can see the profit rate are higher than the losing ratio. So this basically the basic information here. He is saying that recommending is to use the default settings, so there is no specific set that you can use. Here you can see all the variable and what are he explained them one by one, and so that's it. Basically we going to analyze the live result. Now here he is using the Exness real, the broker. I assume this is an ECN account. The drawdown is quite low, I mean 7%. It is almost 7%. That's not much of drawdown. The reliability is 5 bar. That is impressive. the profit factor is better, the loss rate or less, and you can see the account has been making profit for almost 3 months. That is 4%, 8%, 10% so far. So that's quite impressive. And the drawdown, you can see the average drawdown is almost 4 or 3%. And what else we can see, the average holding time. This is very important because there are some EA that hold the trade for days, which I don't personally like these type of EAs. And the average time is almost 1 hour. And of course we can see all the trades. He is not using martingale or grid, I believe, which is very important. Here you can see he has take profit, which is TP, and stop loss for trade, and also trailing stop loss, which is quite modern technique that many EA using these days. And here you can see the statistic. Of course, 90 trade, it is not much of data that we can rely on it, so I believe I will give it one cons for this EA this time, that it need more data so we can analyze it more and decide whether if this is the right EA for us or it is not right for us. So otherwise it seems to be good, it seems to be promising, but I personally cannot tell you 100% it is good. So you have to test it for yourself for 3 months. I will say if this EA by the end of December still make us like continually steady profit, then this is the right EA for us. We can see the other one as well. This is for another broker. Here you can see the drawdown is 12%. Why this happened? Because I told you it is very critical to select the right broker for you. So if you want to use this EA, I believe Fusion broker is going to provide the best service for this EA and for this purpose. And here you can see the drawdown is even higher here, which means he's probably, of course, he's saying that each signal, this one has default setting which has the lowest drawdown, that is almost 7%. And here we can see he is increasing the risk a little bit, which means we do not recommend to to adjust this variable. It is better to use it on the default. Now let us see it on the real chart. And this is the EA. We have 2.1 version, which is quite new. It is newest version available. And here you can see all the set and the variable. I do not recommend adjusting it at all. Just use it on default and make sure the time frame is 1 minute. It is very important, and it is gold ZA USD. So in my opinion, let us see, in my opinion, for this EA, I think it might be promising if you use a reliable broker. Not only Fusion Market, you can use Tickmall broker, you can use IC Market, perhaps. This type of broker, they are very good for the scalping EA, because to be honest with you guys, the scalping technology is quite difficult. It is quite complex. It requires and depend on many factors. You need high connection VPS. You need good and reliable broker. So all these factors is going to affect your trade. So for my opinion, is this EA worth it? I think we should give it a time. We should give it a chance perhaps it could be the promising EA that many of us are looking for, especially for gold. I mean, it is very difficult to find reliable EA for gold scalping trading. So guys, that's all for today, and thank you for watching.